Alright, so I'm at the pub, I got my first beer, and the lads haven't shown up yet, so I'm going to rework a little bit of Aurelia before they come in. Just show some things in real quick. First up, okay, so Urbrass the Hidden. I don't know if you saw it on my Voya video, but this guy just got weird about me taking out Urbrass from Voya to give it to Aurelia. And he's like, it's a $2 card. Motherfucker, there are tons of $2 cards, and I wanted a $3 card. I didn't want just some flat Urbrass. I wanted a foil one for $3. Better stacking up your deck. Let's say you only run basic land, which is kind of free if you get it from drafts, if you somehow acquire it. So let's say you get your basic lands for free. So 38 cards, 62 cards, $2 each. That's a lot of money. It stacks up. It all adds up fast, and I guarantee you, not all those cards are going to be just $2, unless you're running some kind of common pauper jank deck. So anyway, I took the Urbrass away from Aurelia. The other thing is about Urbrass. So it's not like I have unlimited funds to pop down to the LGS and pick up whatever I want whenever I want. If I had unlimited funds, I would be spending my time managing that wealth, and I would have no time for doing what I'm doing now. So there's that. And there's the fact my LGS didn't have any of these. They had the shitty foil ones. They had the Halo foil and the bullshit etch foil, which I think are ugly and I don't want. So if I tell you I need to take a card out because I only have 2 copies and another deck wants the copy more, even though the deck I'm taking it away from can use it, just take that as me managing my collection. Alright? You manage your collection, you've got unlimited funds, go buy whatever the hell you want. Other people ain't that rich. Motherfucker. So anyway. First up, quick change. So one of my, if I were at home and at the computer, I could look this up and figure out who told me this, but it was a good idea. So one of the lads told me that Perforos, well, he said the god. He didn't specify which god because there's 2. There's Perforos and Athreos, not Athreos, Eroas. Eroas got a victory and Perforos got a 4, so he didn't specify which god. I assume he meant Perforos. And he said Perforos really doesn't fit in your strategy. You really don't need him, and he's right. I was wedded to the idea of Perforos so much and thinking it would work so well that I didn't stand back and think whether or not that was true. And it's not true. Perforos really doesn't fit the strategy, except in the fact that if I do start creating tokens, it hurts my opponents. Okay, but he costs 4. He's a 6/5. I might get Devotion, I might not, and make him an attacker. And yeah, he can give my creatures +1/+0, but I never use that ability. I always have better things to do with the mana, so I don't do it. So Perforos is going to come out, and I'll find some tokens deck to shove him into. Maybe Corvold, maybe not. I've got enough bullshit in Corvold, I probably don't need to push the power level. In fact, I've got some funny changes to Corvold coming. Once they come in the post, I'll show you. One of the cards you're going to look at and you think, seriously? You're going to play with that? Okay, fair enough. So the Reaver Cleaver is going into Aurelia. I don't have a Dockside Extortionist. I only have 1, and it's in the best deck possible, the deck that needs it the most. And I'm not going to swap cards in and out. That keeps the flavor of my decks unique. If I have a bunch of cards to swap in and out, my decks start all looking the same. So I don't do that. So Aurelia gets a Reaver Cleaver. 3 for legendary equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 trample, and whenever they smack somebody or a planeswalker, create that many treasure tokens. That's pretty cool. So that makes me want to attack. That's what I want to do. So what really should I take out? This guy? Well, let me show you what I want to put in. Now that I've got a 5th equipment, I kind of want to put in a Stoneforge Mystic. Well, I don't kind of, I do want to put in Stoneforge Mystic. Deflecting Palm could be good, and I've got this beautiful signed one now, so I really want to employ that. Maybe Auric Champion. She's not critical. She's not absolutely necessary, but she is fun. And I took out of Ichrysidiki Siracondo earlier in favor of an Ancient Silverback, so they got Big Monkey, and Aurelia might get Hot Life Gain Chick. So Hot Life Gain Chick goes there. And then this. You might question this, but it comes down early. 1 colorless, 1 white for 2/2. Whenever cast your second spell each turn, you get a 1/1 white spirit with flying. Okay, that's kind of slow. I'm not casting a lot of spells on my opponent's turn, so this is basically only going to get me 1 more creature on my turn. But it does come down early. It is white, so if I get stuck for red, like I did last game where I was 6 turns before I got red and it was a damn Sunbaked Canyon of all things, my first red source of mana and a handful of red cards, this will help mitigate some of that. So that's a possibility. The Stoneforge Mystic is a definite. These other 3 are possibilities. So what should I take out? Cavalier of Flame probably doesn't do enough. He costs 5, 6/5. He can give my stuff haste, but I just put Herb Rest back in. I can discard cards, draw them many cards. So we'll set him aside as a possibility. Maybe I'll take him out. Let's see. Card Negotiations. I would take that out, but I want to see how it works. I still haven't seen it in action, so I don't know if it's as good as I think it is. And there's been a lot of times where card has not been as good as I think it is. But I do love the art. Let's see what else might come out. I need that to make goblins quickly. Burn something. Crinky. Settle the wreck. Recon. Is there anything else that jumps out as kind of overkill? Kind of unnecessary. This is funny. I was holding on to this last game for about 5 turns because I didn't have enough creatures to defend myself if I start making everybody to attack. But then I cast it and it got funny. It didn't quite do what I thought it would. It's hard to explain, but it was interesting enough that I'll keep it in for now and see if it's as fun as I think it's going to be. Squee, no, I need attackers. Come on, there's got to be some easy thing I can take out for a Stoneforge Mystic. That guy attacks, that guy gets stuff back, that guy attacks, clamp, slinger. That guy's just too funny. Oh my god, is he funny. That's kind of, if I don't have any way of protecting my creature against a board wipe, that at least gets me some revenge. Hell Rider, damn. That's really narrow, but it is why Blasphemous Act is the board wipe in here and not Wrath of God. And there are decks my buddies play that this is really good against. But there are decks they play that this is just, doesn't matter at all. So, it's only 2 men, I'll keep it in for now, Jesus Christ. It's got to be something. Can't remember if I have a Swords in this. If I have a Swords in this, I guess one of those will come out. That's good. Karma Guide gets stuff back. Keep thinking I should take this up because it's kind of a do nothing. But it's also a really splashy card that would be really fun to play. So I should take it out, but I'm not going to right now. Planar Birth, that goes with Goblin Trenches. Sack lands, make goblins, get the lands back. Do it again. Make more goblins. Make 5 dudes, then make 10 dudes. Oh, that's just perfect. I love this card. This kept Cube just stalled last game for turn after turn after turn. Evgeny kept thinking I was going to use it to destroy his Midnight Clock. I was like, no, not till it gets to 11. That guy. Don't have any lands to take out. Christ, I guess it's the Cavalier Flame. I guess he's the best option. Because he does come into play late. He is 5 red. Well, 3 red. Yeah. I didn't bring more perfect fits with me. That was great planning on my part. So, she, being an expensive card, definitely needs this perfect fit more than this cheap-ass Cavalier. I can't remember what Cavalier. I don't think it was cheap, dirt cheap, but obviously he didn't cost that much. So I took out 2 red cards, and I put in 1 red card and 1 white card. I hope I'm balancing the deck better. Really hope so. So what did I lose? I lost Cavalier of Flame. I lost Perforos, God of the Forge. I didn't put in Deflecting Palm, but I do have it in the sideboard box in case I need it more than something else. And it is signed, and that is cool. I love the way he signed it. I really, wow. I didn't put that dude in because the goblin's more efficient. I didn't put her in, but she was kind of a questionable inclusion anyway. Protection for black and red. Never can play game in life. Yeah, okay. So those are the changes to Aurelia. And as soon as one of the lads get here, play game, and if it's 1v1 where I can get it all on camera, I'll record it.